Curry, go lay down. Good morning, everyone. I am Maureen Dinkins, and welcome to this Intro to Ashtanga Yoga class. Ashtanga means 8 limbs, and in Patanjali's book, the Yoga Sutras, the actual book of yoga, he clearly maps out the 8 principles of yoga. So in Ashtanga Yoga, it's a set sequence of postures. So we do the same postures every time we practice so that we can improve and notice our progress. Once we've mastered a certain set or sequence of postures, then we can learn more advanced postures. The postures are rigorous. They can be a little bit intense. They cause the body to sweat so that you can sweat out the toxins. They build strength. They increase flexibility, and they are definitely challenging. I've been practicing Ashtanga Yoga since 2002, so just do the best that you can to hang in there, but you'll definitely notice changes if you practice this regularly, at least 3 times a week. So if you're ready, let's get started. I learned Ashtanga Yoga in India, and we start with an opening mantra. The opening mantra is giving thanks to all the yoga teachers who have kept yoga alive, especially Patanjali. You can listen or you can join me. The mantra begins and ends with Om, so we can do the Oms together. I will say the mantra slowly so that you can repeat after me. Come to a standing position and bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Om. Vande Gurunam Charanaravinda Sandarashita Swahatma Sukhavabode Nishreyase Jangali Kayamane Samsara Halahala Mohashantye Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakrasi Darinam Sahasra Shirasam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjalim Om. So the Ashtanga sequence starts with sun salutations. Today we will be doing 5 Surya Namaskara A's and 3 Surya Namaskara B's. From there we work on standing postures, then seated postures, then closing postures. Today we'll be focusing mostly on the standing postures because they usually take about 30 minutes to complete after the sun salutations. And then from there we'll do just 1 or 2 of the closing postures so you get a taste for this Ashtanga Yoga practice. And then if you like it and you want to keep practicing more, you can check out some of my other videos that I do where we do the full primary series. Ashtanga Yoga is 6 sequences that you learn to master, but just mastering the first sequence can take a lifetime. So let's come to Samastitihi. Coming to standing at the front of your mat with your feet together and your arms down by your sides. This first position is called Samastitihi. In Samastitihi, we reset our bodies, we reset the mind, and we start again. The breathing is always in and out through the nose, and it is called deep breathing with sound. So you want to make sure you're taking the longest, deepest breaths of your day, complete exhalations, emptying the lungs, and full inhalations. And we're making the sound of a gentle snore like you're trying to fog a mirror with your nose. So let's start in Samastitihi. Inhaling, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, fold forward, hands to the floor, bow your head to your knees. Inhaling, look forward and step back to a plank position. Exhaling, elbows in, drop your knees if you need to, and lower your chin and chest down to Chaturanga. Inhale, roll to the tops of your feet, straight arms, arch your back, look up, and if you're a little more advanced, lift those legs coming onto the toenails. Exhale, flip the feet, and press it back into down dog. In this down dog, spread your fingertips wide. Bring your head between your arms, looking towards your navel. Lift your hips and press through your heels. 5 breaths. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. And as you finish that exhale, look forward, step your feet up between your hands, feet together. Inhaling, half lift as you reach to the earth. Exhaling, head to the knees. Inhaling, come all. And I know that one was a little fast. Inhaling, sweep the arms up, press the palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, fold forward, bring your hands to the mat and try to bring your head to your knees. Inhaling, look forward as you reach to the earth. Then plant the hands flat. If you need to bend your knees, go ahead and step it back to a plank position. Exhaling, bend the elbows in towards the body as you lower down to the mat. Inhale, coming to upward facing dog, and exhale, moving to downward facing dog. Deep breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. And as you finish that 5th exhale, look forward, step your feet up between your hands. Inhaling, look forward, half lift. Exhaling, bow your head to your knees. Inhaling, come all the way up to standing. Reach up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, arms to the side, Samastitihi. Use your breath to guide you. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor, head to the knees. Inhale, look forward, stepping it back to plank, and exhale, elbows in, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Moving into number 3, spread those fingers wide. Chin to chest, gaze to your navel. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. As you finish that 5th exhale, look forward, bend your knees, jump or step your feet between your hands. Inhaling, look forward as you reach to the earth. Exhaling, bow your head to your knees. Inhaling, come all the way up to standing, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, arms to the sides. Number 4. Inhaling, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, fold forward, hands to the floor, head to the knees. Inhaling, look forward. You can plant your hands, jump, or step back to a plank position. Exhaling, elbows in, lower down to chaturanga. Inhaling to upward facing dog and exhaling to downward facing dog. 5 more breaths here. If you get really tired, you can rest in pose of the child. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. As you finish that 5th exhale, look forward, bend the knees, jump or step your feet between your hands. Inhaling, half lift, look forward. Exhaling, bow your head to your knees. Inhaling, stand all the way up, palms together, look at your thumbs, and exhaling, arms to the sides. Last one, ready? Inhaling, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, fold forward, hands to the floor, head to the knees. Inhaling, look forward, step or jump back to plank. Exhaling, elbows in, lower down to chaturanga. Inhaling to upward facing dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Hold here for 5 breaths. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. Finishing that 5th exhale, look forward, bend your knees, jump or step your feet between your hands. Inhaling, look forward, half lift. Exhaling, bow your head to your knees. Inhaling, come all the way up to standing, palms together, look at your thumbs. And exhale, Samastitihi. So you can see how the sun salutations really help us warm up the body and help us create a flowing breath. So every movement we breathe, and that's called vinyasa. Sun salutation B or Surya Namaskar B. We're going to do 3 of these. They're a little bit more involved. Just do the best that you can. Bend your knees like you're going to sit in a chair. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor, head to the knees. Inhale, look forward, jump or step back to plank. Exhaling, elbows in, lower down to chaturanga. Inhaling to upward facing dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Look forward, step your right foot between your hands, pivot and plant your left foot to the mat. Inhale, hands up, warrior 1. Palms touch, look at your thumbs. On the exhale, this is all one exhale, so take as many breaths as you need, but work to just doing one exhale. So we're finishing our inhale in warrior 1, and we're exhaling all the way down to the mat. Right leg comes back to plank, and we lower down. That's one exhale. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Step your left foot in front between your hands and pivot your right. Inhaling, come all the way up to warrior 1. And exhaling all the way down, leg back to chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog. Exhaling to down dog. Hold here. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. After you finish that last exhale, look forward, bend the knees, jump or step your feet between the hands. Inhale, look forward, half lift. Exhale, bowing the head to the knees. Bend your knees. Inhaling, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, Samastitihi. Good, let's do 2 more of those. Bend the knees. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor, head to the knees. Inhale, look forward, jump or step back to plank. Exhale, elbows in, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Step your right foot between your hands, pivot and plant your left. Inhale, Virabhadrasana, warrior 1. Exhale, hands to the floor, leg back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Step your left foot forward, pivot your right. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, hands to the floor, leg back, lower down. Inhale to up dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. Look forward, bend the knees, jump or step your feet between your hands. Inhaling, half lift, look forward. Exhaling, bow the head to the knees. Bend your knees. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs, and exhale, Samastitihi. 1 more of those. I know they're challenging, but you can do it. Ready? Bend the knees. Inhaling, hands up, palms together, look at the thumbs. Exhaling, fold, hands to the floor, head to the knees. Inhale, look forward. Step or jump back to plank. Exhaling, elbows in, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, pivot your left. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, hands to the floor, take the leg back and lower down to chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog, exhaling to downward facing dog. Left foot forward, pivot the right. Inhaling, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, hands to the floor, leg back to plank and lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, exhaling to downward facing dog. Hold here. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. As you finish that 5th exhale, look forward. Jump or step your feet between your hands. Inhaling, look forward, half lift. Exhaling, bow your head to your knees. Bend your knees. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, Samastitihi. So as you can see, the Ashtanga Yoga Sequence starts out pretty rigorous. But once we're warmed up from the sun salutations, then we move into the standing postures. The first standing posture is called Padangustasana. So you're going to jump or step your feet hip width apart. I'm going to face you so you can see me better. And we're going to take our peace fingers and fold forward, wrapping the peace fingers around the big toe. So you're reaching between the big toe and the middle toe. And you're bringing both your index finger and middle finger in between those toes, hooking them under the big toes. And then as you press your toes to the mat, inhale, look forward. And then exhale, fold forward. As you pull on the toes, bow your head, trying to get your head between your knees. You don't want to be rounded like the letter D. You want to soften the knees, trying to work the belly to your thighs. And once the belly is glued to the thighs, from there, work towards straightening the legs. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, look forward. The next pose is called Parahastasana. You're going to take your hands, bring the hands underneath the feet with the palms facing up, getting the toes as close to the wrists as you can. Inhale, look forward again. Exhale again, deepening this posture. Now, this pose is not only a deeper hamstring stretch and a lower back stretch, but we're stretching through the wrists from all those sun salutations. The neck is soft. Breathing for 2, your drishti or your gazing point is your nose. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, slowly come to a standing position, and exhale, come back to Samastitihi, bringing the feet together. Good. So now we're going to move on to the next pose, which is called Trikonasana or triangle posture. Inhale, step out to the right. It's not a very wide stance, maybe as wide as your elbows reach out. Take your right toes, turn them to the back of your mat. Extend your arms, and on the exhale, reach out over that right leg and go down. So you're trying to bring that hand down to the shin, the ankle, the foot, and if you're extra bendy, grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Bring your left hand to the sky and look up. Deep breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. Inhale, come up to standing. Pivot your feet to the left side. Exhale, reach out over your left leg. Bring your hand down, eventually grabbing that left big toe with the peace fingers. Right hand reaches up and look up. Breathing for 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, come up to standing. Pivot your feet to the right side again. Pavrita or reverse Trikonasana triangle. Inhale, bring that left arm up. Exhale, bring the left hand down. So you can use a block here if you want to, or just come to your fingertips and twist, bringing the right hand to the sky. If you're more bendy, plant that left hand flat or jump it to the pinky toe side of your foot. Reach the right hand up to the sky and look up. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So inhale, come up to standing, pivot, turn to the left side, right arm comes up. Exhale, go down, bringing that right hand next to the foot or bring it to the pinky toe side for that extra twist. Bring the left hand to the sky and look up. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up to standing, and exhale, step it back to Samastitihi, our reset pose. Okay, the next pose is called side angle Parsva Konasana. I'll show you a modified version and the full expression of the pose. From Samastitihi, inhale, step out to the right again. We're taking a very wide stance. Turn your right toes to the back of your mat and bend your right knee like you're coming into a warrior 2 pose. And as you're working to get this right thigh parallel to the floor, you can rest your right arm onto the leg and the left arm over the head. Notice this straight line up the left side of my body. If I want to go deeper, I sink into the hips and take my right hand to the pinky toe side of my foot. Again, keeping that straight line up the left side of your body, looking to the elbow or hand. Breathing for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come on up, pivot your feet to the left side. Exhale, bend your left knee. Take your left hand down to the mat. Inhale, reach your right arm over your head. Gaze up, breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhaling, come on up and go ahead and pivot your feet to the back of your mat. Okay, just had a comment. I was just reading the comments. Pivot your feet to the right side again, and we're going to take our left elbow and bring it across the body. So I'm going to turn around so I can demonstrate. Remember, the right knee is bent, the left elbow comes across the body, and then we're bringing the hands in prayer position. Your back foot is flat. This is option 1. Full expression is to hook that armpit to the area above the knee and reach your right arm over your head. So if you're here, just stay here with me and look up. Sink those hips, breathing for 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then inhale, come up. We're going to go to the left side. So pivot your feet to the left side of your mat. Bend your left knee. Hook your right armpit to the outside of that thigh. Hands in prayer position. Or if you know the full expression, you can take it. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So then you're going to press into that left foot. Inhale, arms up, and exhale. Step it back to the top of your mat in Samastitihi. Now from Samastitihi, the next pose is called Parsva or Prasarita Padottanasana, intense wide foot stretch. As we inhale to step out to the right, bring your hands to your waist, taking a nice wide stance. And notice how I'm turning my toes in slightly, just a slight pigeon toe. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands to the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk the hands back, bowing the head down towards the mat, using your hands to push the mat down and forward to pull your belly between your thighs. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look forward. Exhaling, hands to the waist. Inhaling, come up to standing. Exhale, stay here. Second one. Inhale, arms out. Exhale, bring the hands back to the waist. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, go down. Folding forward, bringing the elbows back towards each other, pressing the fingers into the waist. Gaze down your nose, straight legs. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head, come slowly back up to a standing position. Let's move into the third one. Inhaling, arms out. Exhaling, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Look at my hands. And bring those hands up over the head, working them towards the mat. Gaze down your nose. Ooh, breathing for 1. It's a little windy today. Breathing for 2. Keep going down. Breathing for 3. It doesn't want to stay up, my lights. Here we go. Breathing for 4. Curry got a little scared. and 5. Lift your head. Inhale, slowly come up to a standing position, and exhale, bring your hands to your waist. Let's do one more here. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around the big toes, just like we did for that first folding posture. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, bow your head down towards the mat. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, lift the head, look forward. Exhale, hands to your waist. Inhale, come up to standing, and exhale, step it back to Samastitihi. All right, just a few more standing postures, and then we'll go to closing. So this next pose is called Parsvatonasana side stretch. You want to bring your hands behind your back. Grab for your elbows. Do downward reverse namaste, or even more advanced upward reverse namaste. This is full expression. Inhale, step your right foot back, a small to medium stance. Pivot and turn, face the back of your mat, and exhale, fold over your right leg. Keeping those palms together, keeping the leg straight, a gentle gaze towards your big toe. Breathing for 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Lift your head slowly, bring the torso up, keep the hands together, pivot and turn to the left side, and exhale, fold over that left leg, straight legs, gaze towards the big toe, work your belly to your left thigh. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift your head. Slowly come up to standing, turn to the side, and exhale, release your arms as you step back to Samastitihi. Good. So we're going to do 2 balancing poses, and then we're going to work on some warriors and get down to the mat. So shift the weight of your body into your left leg and bring your left hand to your waist. Inhale, grab your right knee. This is option 1 for beginner students. Option 2 for more advanced students is grabbing the big toe and working towards straightening the leg. I'm going to hold my knee today for you beginners. Breathing for 1. Stand up nice and tall. Ring out that hip. 2. Breathing 3. Breathing 4. And 5. Open the leg to the left side. Turn your head. Look to the right side. Sorry. Bring your leg out to the right side. Look to your left side. 2. Breathing 3. Breathing 4. Breathing 5. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, bow to the leg. Inhale, head up, hands to the waist. We're going to point that leg straight out in front of us as we look to the toe. Deep breathing for 1. Use your balance, use your core. 2. 3. 4. Lift a little higher. And 5. Bring it down. Shift your weight into your right leg. Inhale, grab your left knee. Right hand comes to the waist. Breathing for 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, open the leg to the left side. Look to your right side. Deep breathing for 1. 2. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, take the leg back. Exhale, bow to the leg. Inhale, torso up. Exhale, hands to the waist. Point the toe out in front. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. 3, 4, and 5. And exhale, release that left leg down. The next pose is called half bound lotus. So if you can't do a full lotus or a half lotus, just bring your right foot to the inner, and you can stay here if this is intense enough for you, or you can reach around the back and grab your foot with your right hand. And if you're able to do that, then you can fold forward. I'm not going to fold forward today. I'm just going to stay here with you guys and hold the foot for 5 breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, focus 4, and 5. And exhale, slowly release that foot down to the mat. Bring the weight of your body into your right leg. Inhale, take that left foot up into that half lotus or tree pose if that's what you're doing. Find the balance, find your pose, and breathe here. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale and release the foot. Good. We're going to take a vinyasa, which is similar to a Surya Namaskara A, and then we're going to do some warriors and down to the mat for closing postures. Inhale, bring the hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor, bow your head to your knees. Inhale, look forward, step it back to plank, and exhale, elbows in, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, exhaling to down dog. Step or jump both feet between your hands, feet together, bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose or uneven posture if you want the direct translation. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, hands to the floor, bow your head to your knees. Inhale, look forward, step or jump back to plank, and exhale, elbows in, lower down. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Right foot steps between the hands, pivot and plant the left. And we're going to inhale it up to warrior 1 for 5 breaths. Palms together, look at your thumbs, bend that right knee, pull your left hip forward, back leg is straight. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, straighten your right leg, pivot your feet to the back of your mat. Exhale, bend that left knee, look at your thumbs. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, open the arms to warrior 2. This is the only time we start a pose on the left side. Extend the arms, look at your left hand, sink those hips. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, straighten the left leg, pivot your feet to the front of your mat. This is the last standing pose. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, And on your fifth exhale, pinwheel your hands to the floor. Inhale, step it back to plank. Exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhaling to down dog. And inhale, come through to a seated position. So those are all the standing postures of the Ashtanga primary series. And no matter what series you're doing, 1st through 6th, those are not going to change. It's the seated postures that become more advanced over time. So we have the beginning postures, which are the sun salutations and the standing postures, and we have the closing postures. This posture is the last of the closing postures, and we'll fill in the other poses as we go. Once you're able to memorize and practice all of those sun salutations and standing postures on your own for about a half an hour, then you're able to start learning the seated postures. It's a great sequence to memorize. It's a great sequence to practice. It's challenging. It will definitely help you stretch and become stronger. And if you have it memorized, whether you travel or wherever you go, you have this practice for yourself and you know exactly what to do. So let's come into a cross-legged position, or if you know how, go ahead and bring your legs into lotus. That means bringing the right leg up into the left hip crease first, and then the left leg comes up and over into the right hip crease. So the left leg is on top of the right. That's your lotus posture for Ashtanga Yoga. You can reach behind your back and grab your elbows. If you're more flexible, you're going to grab your left foot with your left hand first, and then take your right arm around your back and grab your right toes second. So your right arm is on top of your left. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, bow your head down to the mat for 10 deep breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bring your thumb and index fingers together. Rest the backs of your hands on your knees. Bow your chin to your chest for another 10 breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And bring your hands to heart center. We're going to do the closing mantra now, and we always start with the opening and close with the closing. We begin with an Om, so please join me on the Om, and then you can repeat after me, and then I'll tell you what it means in English after. So bring your hands to heart center. Om Swasti Prajabhyaha Pari Palayantam Neya Yena Margena Mahim Mahishaha Go Brahmanebhyaha Shubhamastu Nityam Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May prosperity be celebrated. May rulers rule the world with law and justice. May divinity and profound knowledge be protected, and may all beings of this world be happy and free. Om, peace, peace, perfect peace. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Maureen Dinkins. I hope I helped you along your yoga journey today. May you go with peace. Namaste. Have a wonderful day, everybody. See you next time.